Hello everyone. My name is Dashing10. I am the content creator behind Soulbound. So, uh, oh god, this has been like a while since I've done like a face cam. I think the last time I did it was like in 2021, but those videos were deleted. Thank God. But today we are going to be talking about the Q&A. I'm just going to be answering some FAQs, so also, I'm going to my bedroom. This is behind the scene magic, I guess, and my dog. I hate how that. He's right there, but like it looks like I'm going somewhere else. But that's fine. He's there. You might see him walk around, but he'll be fine. Okay, let's just get into this, because I feel really awkward. But let's go ahead and just answer some of the ones from YouTube. Let's see here. Love questions. First one, why does Jay always carry the series? Which, if you have some context clues, that is Jay asking the question. Jay, you do not carry the series anymore. You carried Descended Prophets, but I think we'll stop right there. We have a lot of talent in Soulbound, so I don't think you carry it anymore. I'm sorry. Then I have another one is, what is the full lore of the series and the past of the characters? That is a really long question, because it's going to have like a really long answer. It is safe to say that every single character has like some like tragic history and like a tragic storyline. I feel like once the series is done, I will go more in depth on the lore. I don't really know what to say for that one, just because there is like a really long lore, so I might as well just get into that whenever the series is over and everyone knows I'm talking about, so I don't spoil anything. Okay, next. Will the blue and the red states being shown into us in all their glory? If so, I would like to see their influence. Okay, so the blue and the red kingdoms, Nareda and Melonia, yeah, I'm trying to avoid like a whole like war, because that would take a lot of time. So it's a yes and no answer to that one. We see a lot more of Melonia, and I guess we see both equally now I'm thinking about it. In season 1, there is a battle. I can say that much without, I don't want to spoil anything because this is kind of hard. There's a battle between Ellismere leadership and some sketchy shit with like Nareda. So and there is a death scene with that, so that's the only kind of spoilers I can give. Someone does die, so I'm sorry if that's not what you guys wanted to hear. And then another one is, what should we expect from the possible clash of different strains of the Corrupted Souls? Are they each other's enemies? I would like to know more about them. So, episode 10 just came out yesterday. Yeah, technically yesterday, because I was up till 4 a.m. So, yeah, yesterday episode 10 came out, and we have just revealed that Lexton is actually a part of the strain as well as Octavia. So, it's kind of going to be said a little bit more in episode 11. It's really, we don't know if Octavia and Lexton are going to be like best friends, or they're going to kill each other, because, you know, there's like high rankings, and it's really hard to say. Again, I don't want to give any spoilers, but there are other people of the strain who want to be more powerful than the others, because, you know, people are cocky and assholes. So simple as that. Let's go ahead and check another one. Question number 1 of the subject of romance. Fun. Will our beloved main character be with someone from our potential triangle? So, by triangle, I think they mean Lord Gabriel and Makai. I know that this particular person ships both sides, so I won't answer that question completely, because now that there's like a bunch of new like love interests. I know some people might consider like Steven to be an interest, and who knows? Like there's gonna be more than one love interest. I mean, if you think about it, Octavia also has like an ex-fiance who may or may not come back into the picture per se, season 2. But it's there's such a large like love interest. I mean, if you're asking if she ends up with someone, yes, she does. I mean, I think she dates around more in season 2, like literally dating someone like officially. But she does have like more than one love interest. So, yeah, she doesn't just like have one like love interest the entire time. She's kind of back and forth with some things. So, I mean, I get it, I guess. But let's see. Let's see. Expanded question number 2 of the Dark Evil. Will the main villain show up in the future, or the genius who created the strain? Where do these corrupted souls even come from? Okay, these are some really good questions. I picked majority of this person's like questions because he goes into depth, and I think that that's like really smart. So, will the main villain show up in the future? Yes. There's multiple villains, unfortunately, but the main one that's doing some really sketchy things comes in on the season 1, the end of the season, and that's where the battle comes in. Or the genius who created the strain. There is no one. No, I can't say that. I can't say that at all. Actually, I don't want to spoil that. Never mind. Where do these corrupted souls even come from? Corrupted souls are actually from a different dimension, and someone opened a portal somewhere deep into like the freaking forest of the middle of freaking nowhere. So yes, there's an open portal, and the strain has something to do with that, of being able to close the portal and reopen it with their own will. We'll see a little bit more about that in the end of season 1 and throughout season 2. Okay. I have no idea where my other questions went. So now I'm going to answer the ones from the Soulbound Discord, which is literally just the voice actors and team members. So let's see what let's see what they asked. Lord Gabriel asks, what is Gabriel's character development? What does it look like? Character development for Gabriel, he starts off really, he's like a tight ass in the beginning, and then he like complains that everyone else is a tight ass and it's not him, but it really is him at the same time. Throughout the series, we see him loosening up a bit and like trusting more. Like as in episode 10, Gabriel was flat out drunk and a menace to the whole place. So I think it is safe to say that he is definitely warming up to people, and I would like to see more of his development heading in that direction. He is very much married to his work. He needs to learn how to take a step back, which is hard for him, especially now that Octavia is trying to help him out. And he knows it's for like the greater good, but he's kind of stubborn and he wants to take care of everything. He doesn't know how to like trust another human being with like such important tasks, and I think that's important for us to like watch. And then moving on. Elizabeth asks, why is Elizabeth dirty? I'm hoping they are talking about her clothing, her overalls. Elizabeth is dirty because she works in a barn full of animals and mud. That is why her overalls are dirty. How did Nolan become a guard? Can he fight? Because he seems really nice. So Nolan definitely gives off like bottom energy, in my opinion. He doesn't really seem like he could do much like harm, but his parents, Maria and Henry used to work for Garrett, which is Lord Gabriel's father, who's deceased at this point in time. He used to be the second in command, like the head of all the guards. So whenever Henry and Maria had their own child, Henry would train with his son. So he definitely has like good background, he has a strong background, and then he also grew up with Lord Gabriel, so it's kind of like they go hand in hand with each other. They are probably really good friends. I think that'd be really safe to say for that. They teach each other a lot. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. They have a really good friendship. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Gabriel's alcoholism. um, John replied to that. I feel like that's self-explanatory. Wouldn't being a lord be stressful? um, I think Gabriel is just a really fun character once you get to see him more. He's not an actual alcoholic, guys. He's not, but he knows how to turn up at a party. So yeah, I think if the if the will is there, I think he'll probably drink the entire Ellesmere alcohol supply. So let's see. Is there going to be a thing with Gabriel and Gianna? Spoiler alert. Gianna's gay. So no, they don't have anything, but they are like literally best friends. That is her boy best friend, that is his girl best friend. And you might think that Octavia would be his girl best friend, but no, they aren't. They're close, but they're not like what they have. I don't know why they get along so well. They just do. I don't know if it's not some kind of like zodiac crap or whatever, but they get along really well. And I love seeing their personalities clash, and I can't wait to work more on that. So I guess let's keep moving on these questions. Um, will we see the main villain of the series soon? So that kind of goes off of the other question. Yes, we will. Season one is probably where the first villain kind of comes in. There's like a lot of lore and there's a lot of evil crap happening outside of Ellesmere walls, and I wish there was a way to like kind of like foresee what's going on, but I have to follow like the script and I want to follow the timeline. So let's go ahead and see. No. To do with Gabriel questions. What is your favorite scene and what mod and version do you use for the series? My favorite scene. Oh, that's so hard. Um, episode 10 took me since 11 a.m. to literally 4 a.m. just recording. That's like over 10 hours. Honestly, I absolutely loved, Makai's confession. Obviously, I'm really big on romance, so I think the person who voices Makai did a really good job and definitely made me feel like it was me and like I could really like connect. And I think that's really important with voice acting. I made sure like to spend more time with that voice actor so we can like somewhat feel like there's some kind of like connection. So everything feels a little bit more real and more like sentimental. So yeah, that's probably my favorite scene. But the close second would have to be Stephen and Octavia's dance, mainly because that scene took me a while and it came out really good for what I was trying to go for without actually having to animate anything. So that is also probably one of my favorite scenes. But I also liked when Octavia like killed the Cupid Soul. So I'm definitely gonna have a new favorite scene coming up, but you know, girl boss shit, I guess. Let's just continue. Okay. And then my boyfriend wanted to ask a question, so I guess I have to answer that one too. Um, I gotta ask, will there ever be a new strain besides the corrupted one in you? That is also actually a good question. I can't believe I actually asked that. That's weird. But he's asking if there's like more than the Unleashed strain. And yes, there is. There is another strain and we'll learn more about it in probably in the beginning of season 2 or the end of season 1. We'll really see it firsthand. I don't think there's going to be any more than the 3 though, like the actual like form of the corrupted souls, and then the Unleashed strain, and then the one that's going to be like the primary one. So we're going to learn a lot with these upcoming episodes. So Lewis asked, does my character ever get a love interest, or is he just a quirky, smart friend? Yes, Lewis does get a love interest. I'm not too sure when I want to introduce that person. Um, Hopefully soon. I would like there to be like more character development other than just like Octavia and like Makai and Steven. I want there to be more, so I need to figure out a way how I can like incorporate that. So, but yes, Lewis does get a love interest. I think a majority of the characters do. I have another question. It wasn't really related to the Q&A, but they asked me personally, and they were asking me, how many seasons are there going to be of Soulbound? There's going to be 3. It's going to be about 50 episodes, but we might make it even more if I want to really go into detail with some certain things. But I'm aiming for 50, and there's going to be 3 seasons. Season 1 is going to be 25 episodes, and then season 2 is going to be 20, and then season 3 is more like of a wrap-up season, so it's going to be about 5 episodes. So, but that's like the plan. And then I want to kind of answer my own question for you guys, just so you guys can like are aware of it. What happens after Soulbound is done? And I really want to tell you guys that this isn't going to be the only series that I'm making. We're also going to be doing a spin-off of Soulbound, but it's going to be modern time university style. So it's going to be all the same characters. Like, people are going to be coming back from the dead, or maybe some might remain dead. Who knows? I don't know. I'm still in the planning phase for that. So, guys, we have to see. But I guess that's primarily all like the questions I have at the moment. I didn't really have that many because, you know, the series is still in a work in progress. We only have like 10 episodes, but we are in double digits. I'm really happy for that. So that took a really long time to get here, and I just can't wait to see what happens next for everyone. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. So, fun fact, I finished recording a while ago, but I had more questions, and I forgot to actually answer some of them, even though I said them, but I didn't answer it. So, my bad. Sorry. I'm kind of an airhead. I have 3 more questions. So, it was asking what mod versions do we use for the series. Mods, we have probably about 30 mods. There's a lot of them, but the main one that we use the most is probably Blockbuster, which takes care of like the body acting and stuff. Anyways, who is your favorite character in the show? Damn, I forgot to answer the other question again. Oh my god. We use 1.12.2. Forge. My bad. Okay, anyways. Who's your favorite character in the show? I have a lot of favorites. I think my favorite character, though, would have to be Gianna. I love her. I think she has a big mouth and she has like no filter. And Nora kind of like feeds into that energy, so I feel like that's even funnier. So, also kind of like a apology. I don't know why my camera looks like this, and I don't know why it kind of like distorted. I don't know. Don't like it. Not a vibe. So, and then my mic is acting freaking weird too. So I don't know what's up with that either. But I did this video out while I had the confidence to do so. So there's that. I'm still looking for stuff on my phone. They asked not to be named, but I'm getting distracted. This is like ADHD at its finest. I'm like, I was on Discord, but now all of a sudden I'm just in a completely other chat. But that's fine. Do you have a favorite voice actor? I do have a favorite voice actor. Well, I have more than one favorite. I love everyone the same, but I definitely do feel like there are some voice actors who just bring a lot more to the table, and I can give them more than one character, and they will completely just, you know, I feel comfortable with quite a few of them. I feel like if I gave them like a brand new character, like on a random day, just like out of nowhere, and I told them do this line in this accent with this tone and this attitude, they would be able to get it to me really quickly. So yeah, I do have some favorites, and you know, I'm kind of biased though at the same time because I have some good friendships in there with like people who I knew prior to this. So I guess, but I love everyone the same, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure that is all now. So for the second time, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. Ew, why'd you pop? I'm sorry. Bye.